ain't folding under pressure, I ain't switching for no hoe. I ain't talking to no cop and I ain't telling on my bros. Ain't no killer, but don't push me, fingers itching on that pole.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy K-Flex and I'm back here with another video. And today, man, we're just going to talk a little bit about the game yesterday. One of the most disappointing games that I've ever seen in Dolphins ever, okay? Especially since I started doing this YouTube thing and everything. That had to be probably our most disappointing loss because I really started last year. Last year we had Jay Cutler. I mean, all the losses were disappointing last year, but they were kind of like, bro, we have Jay Cutler. This is not our future, whatever. This loss in particular, though, it was tough, okay? It was the toughest loss of the season by far, 100%. Just the circumstances. The Dolphins lose close games, okay? But just the circumstances of how it happened, being up 10 points that late in the game, the play calling going crazy, and it was just with the stakes of this game, what this game meant, mixed with the combination of all the Colts fans talking a bunch of shit. By the way, I did not know the Colts fan was like that, okay? I would be honest. But hell, they won, whatever. It doesn't even matter. But all that combination of things made that game the worst loss of this season for sure, okay? As y'all can tell by my reaction in the last video. Now, this video is going to be about Tannehill because I see people blaming Tannehill for this loss. So how much of this is on Tannehill? How much of what happened, what transpired yesterday between the Colts and the Dolphins on Tannehill? Now, you guys know me. I'm not a Tannehill hater or a Tannehill lover, okay? I just, I'm team draft a quarterback, okay? But that doesn't mean I hate Tannehill. That just means, I've probably seen enough of him, okay? But to be honest with you, I mean, I just feel like drafting a quarterback would be positive on two things, okay? Number one, if Tannehill doesn't play good next year, he's getting benched for our new quarterback, and we might have a future. And then number two, it's going to push him to play better. So if he plays good, guess what? We're going to be getting great quarterback play next year. You know what I'm saying? Either way, it's a good thing. Kind of like with the Alex Smith Kansas City Chiefs situation. They drafted Patrick Mahomes. Alex Smith had a Pro Bowl season. You see how that worked out? You know what I'm saying? So it wouldn't be exactly the same because Tannehill hasn't really been as good as Alex Smith during his career. But y'all get what I'm saying. With that being said, guys, yesterday wasn't Tannehill's fault at all. How much of the blame I put on Tannehill? None. Okay? I don't put no blame on what happened yesterday on Tannehill. If anything, Tannehill is a victim like us, okay? We're a victim to Adam Gase's play calls, and Tannehill is a victim to Adam Gase's play call. Simple as that. Tannehill, honestly, has more reason to be mad than we do, and let me get into why. Tannehill went 17 of 25 for 204 yards and 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. Now, I mean, could he have played better? Maybe. You know what I'm saying? And if he was paying like Aaron Rodgers, could he have audibled out of Adam Gase's play calls that was shitty? Yeah, but he's not that, okay? And maybe he's not supposed to. Maybe that's the game, that's the rules or something. Maybe Adam Gase says, hey, don't audible. I don't know. But, as far as, when he went back to pass, he made some good passes, okay? Period, all right? And the reason why I say Tannehill is a victim in this situation is because the whole fan base is at Tannehill's head, including me, okay? Everybody's at Tannehill's head. Whether you love him, whether you hate him, he has a lot of pressure on him, okay? Period. Okay? He has a lot of pressure on him. Half the fan base thinks that he needs to go. We need another quarterback. Half the fan base thinks that he needs to stay. Or maybe, maybe not half and half, maybe 60-40 or whatever. And yesterday he had a chance to prove that he was worth it. A chance to prove, at least for one game, that he could be a good quarterback for our future. And Adam Gase took the ball out of his hands and didn't let him throw the ball. We had this quarterback for 6 years. 6-7 years. And here he is with an opportunity to prove that he's been worth our time. You take the ball out of his hands. You don't even let him throw the ball. You cannot have a quarterback for 6 or 7 years that you don't trust. It just does. You just can't. So Adam Gase doesn't trust Tannehill. Period. Okay, I don't care what words. I don't pay attention to words. I pay attention to actions. None of what Adam Gase and his Miami Dolphins team does shows that they trust in Tannehill. Why they market him, I have no clue. They don't trust in him. Period. Okay, and I barely trusted him either, so that's why I said we need a new quarterback. They don't trust in him, but they don't want to get a new quarterback. So what the hell are y'all doing? If you're going to keep Ryan Tannehill as your quarterback, you have to have trust in him to make a play on 3rd and 10. The same way they trusted Andrew Luck to make a play on 3rd and 9. The difference in this game was just one simple difference in this game. The Colts coaching staff trust Andrew Luck. The Dolphins coaching staff do not trust Ryan Tannehill. That is the difference in this game. When it came a time for Andrew Luck to win the game, they let Andrew Luck win the game. When it came for a time for Ryan Tannehill to win the game, they didn't let Ryan Tannehill win the game. And I'm not saying that he would have won the game, but Adam Gase ruined an opportunity for us to see, because if Ryan Tannehill goes out there on them 3rd and 10s, them last 2 3rd and 10s, and he goes out there and he throws interceptions, or he goes out there and he throws bad passes, guess what we realize? He's not the quarterback. Okay? If he goes out there and he throws touchdowns on those drives, if he leads us to victory, the offense haters got to shut up. Right? The offense haters got to shut up, at least for that week. Okay? And it's like, okay, maybe Tannehill ain't that bad. But instead, you run the ball and neither happens. You don't give us an opportunity to figure anything out about Tannehill. And that hurts Tannehill, because now, guess what? Everybody that thinks Tannehill has to go, guess what they still think? Tannehill has to go. Tannehill's still taking blame for this. Everybody that thinks Tannehill needs to stay, guess what they still think? Tannehill needs to stay. But I'm not saying we would have got a complete answer off of this one game, but we would have got more answers than we have now. I still don't know what's going on with Tannehill. And his return back from injury, this was a perfect opportunity to really, you know what I'm saying, for Tannehill to take this team over. Okay, if he leads us down that field, we win that game, he's the leader, no doubt. Instead, you run the ball, take that ball out of his hands, and we lose the game. Okay? You say you trust your defense more. Even though you're the offensive guru mastermind, you trust your defense more than you trust your offense. You trust Matt Burke more than you trust yourself. You'd rather kick the ball back off to Andrew Luck, who's a Pro Bowl talent quarterback, okay? Elite level quarterback. You'd rather kick the ball back to him, punt the ball back to him, than to trust Ryan Tannehill to throw 10 yards. But yet you said that's your quarterback of the future. Ryan Tannehill is a victim in this too, y'all, because now, you know, like I said, people that think he needs to go, still gonna think he needs to go. The people that think he needs to stay, still gonna think he needs to stay. But at the end of the day, it counts as a loss on Tannehill's record. And Tannehill said, you know, as a competitor, I wish I could have threw the ball, but, you know, the defense played quarters and blah, blah, blah. So he couldn't throw the ball, and he, you know, he went with Adam Gase's call. I'm sorry. But if it was that easy, if all the defenses had to do to stop 3rd and 10s was play quarters, then Miami Dolphins would have stopped them when they 39 then. If it was that easy, okay? As a head coach, you're supposed to be able to draw up a play to get that first down. Simple as that. And you can't do it. You're not an offensive coach. I mean, you're not an offensive guru, and let alone you shouldn't probably be an offensive coach. Period. Okay? There is not another 30-year-old quarterback in the league. Name me another quarterback in the league that's been starting for 6 years straight. 7. What is it? I keep saying 6 or 7. I don't know. I'm gonna say 6. Okay? Name another quarterback in the league that's been starting for 6 years straight that is not allowed to throw the ball on 3rd and 10, that is not allowed to take his team down the field. Name me another quarterback that has been starting as much as Ryan Tannehill consecutively, okay? When healthy. Obviously, he missed last season. I'm saying when healthy, Ryan Tannehill has been a starter for 6 years straight. You name me another quarterback who has been starting for that long a period of time, who the team completely doesn't trust and doesn't trust in game-winning drives. You tell me one. Okay, and like I said, you can tell me, oh, Adam Gase trusts him. Oh, but no, trust me. I don't care what Adam Gase says. Your actions spoke. You don't trust your offense. You don't trust Tannehill. Okay, and like I said, it's no problem with not trusting Tannehill. But why the fuck are you not drafting another quarterback to replace him? You're gonna keep a quarterback that you don't trust. Okay, you're gonna and you know, as a fan, I want to like Tannehill. Okay, I do like him. Okay, I don't hate him. I don't love him. But I do like him. Okay, as a person, I want to love Tannehill. This was a chance for me to, you know, maybe reevaluate my ideas of Tannehill, or reevaluate, hey, maybe we don't need a new quarterback. If Tannehill comes down that field and wins us that game, hey, maybe he is good enough, okay? Maybe he is good enough when he has the pieces. But you know what you do? You run the ball, and now we have no answers, okay? So Tannehill, like I said, is a victim in this as well. It is not his fault we lost. It's strictly on Gase. Also, our defense at the end, you know what I'm saying? They wavered too. Like I said, Gase is about 90% of the blame, but our defense, come on now. At that, we can stop people all game, but when it matters the most, we just get destroyed, okay? And that just can't happen either. We need to play 4 quarters on defense. Adam Gase goes 3rd and 10 is not manageable. He said if we was in a more manageable situation, because Adam Gase, by the way, let me just tell y'all this, he doesn't regret any of his play calls that he did yesterday. He says, oh yeah, he defended it all. Oh, it wasn't a manageable situation. 3rd and 10 is not manageable? 3rd and 10 is not manageable. Keep in mind, he did it 3 times, so don't tell me, oh, he only did it 1 time. No, he ran the ball 3 times on 3rd and 10. Albeit the first time he ran it, it should have probably been a first down, but Kendrick tripped. After that, the defense already knew what was coming on 3rd and 10, so they just got ready for it. The other 2 didn't work at all. He said 3rd and 10 wasn't manageable. Are you serious? You're an offensive coordinator for an NFL team, and you're telling me 3rd and 10 is not manageable. Okay? How? How is 3rd and 10 not manageable? If 3rd and 10 is not manageable, no team should get 3rd and 10s. Okay? If it's that easy to, because I swear on everything. Y'all see the Colts, they'll get a 3rd and 10 on us. So how is it so manageable for them, but it's not manageable for us? Okay? With an offensive guru head coach. Oh man, Adam Gase has been exposed, y'all. Adam Gase has been exposed. But this video is not even about him. The video was about Tannehill. Tannehill is not to blame for yesterday, guys. Okay, and I know some of us hate Tannehill. I get that, but he's not to blame for yesterday. Okay, like I said, I'm not the biggest Tannehill fan, and even I would say right now, Tannehill is not the blame. If anything, he's a victim. Okay. He's a victim. Anyways, guys, let's go wrap up the video. I got some homework to do. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think about my perspective on it. Let me know if you guys have a similar perspective or a different perspective. Also, don't say, well, you could say, oh, well, he trusts Tannehill and he just don't trust our O-line. Well, you have to at that. You can't play that scared. Regardless, I don't care who you don't trust, what unit you don't trust. You cannot play that scared. You just can't. Okay, we was getting to Andrew Luck. Did that stop them from throwing the ball on 3rd and 9? No. Okay? We was getting to Andrew Luck more than they was getting to Ryan Tannehill. You just can't play that much of it like a bitch. You just can't. At the end of the day, Ryan Tannehill is not Peyton Manning. We know this. I guarantee you, no, like I said, bro, no quarterback in this league that's been starting for as long as Tannehill, a veteran quarterback, no veteran quarterback is running that ball on 3rd and 10. Unless he's like a bench player or he just can't, like, no quarterback is doing that. Okay, like I said, unless it's Josh McCown or some shit like that who's coming off the bench or backup for real, no starting NFL quarterback that's been playing for a team that long is not going to be given that opportunity to throw the ball on 3rd and 10. And matter of fact, most of them would probably just audible to play because they're not going to accept their stupid coach doing that. But I understand Tannehill is not built like that, so it is what it is. But I know Russell's not going for that. Okay, you just seen Andrew Luck wasn't going to run on 3rd and 9. Russell Wilson's not doing that. Obviously Tom Brady, they're not running on 3rd and 10 with Bill Belichick and Tom Brady. Ben Roethlisberger, he's gonna have the ball in his hand for the game, okay, for his playoff. Like I said, name any other veteran quarterback, okay, because Ryan Tannehill is a veteran. Name any other veteran quarterback. They're gonna have that ball in their hands. Ryan Tannehill is not given the opportunity, okay? And also, if you want to put a little blame on him for not changing the play, you can put about this much blame on him. But we know Ryan Tannehill is not built like that, okay? No audible, no plays on the line. You know he's not well, he audibles, but you know he's not going. If Adam Gase tells him to run in this situation, I don't think he's not gonna pass, okay? With the game on the line, he trusts Gase like some of y'all do, okay? But yeah, anyways, guys, let's go wrap up the video. Like, comment, subscribe. What's up, Ken? Flexing. I'm out.